What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Today we're going to be talking about ticker symbol ZOM, Zomedica. Guys, it is really hard to see this, but again, we are down on the month 62%. If we look at from its all-time high, Zomedica is down 71.413%. So we are slowly but surely, when it comes to the penny stock market, not only are we in bearish territory, but we are, in a bear market when it comes to the majority of these penny stock plays, right? BNGO, Senseonics, Vine Therapeutics, Jaguar Health, PAOI, Predictive Oncology, all of these speculative plays that we were in, most of us were up very significantly in them, but we saw them pull back, ever since. So, if you initially got into Zomedica with me at 39 cents a share, we know that it rode up about over $2. And at the time, I did send out an alert. I made a video on it and I said, hey, this is definitely overpriced at its current value. So everybody, please set your trailing stop losses. And a lot of people did, and some people didn't. So for the ones that did, including myself, you saw pretty significant gains. But ever since then, at $1.83, I bought in some more. At $1.31, I bought in some more. And then at 89 cents, I bought in some more, thinking that I could dollar cost average down. But of course, today I decided to take a peek at the short interest for Zomedica, and the short volume ratio is at 37%, according to Fintel.io, from the latest market date of 4/20, April 20th, 2021. Very, very bad news for the most part. Nothing good news, because again, the company has not been coming out with much, so a lot of people are shorting Zomedica. And not only Zomedica, BNGO has 17% short volume, Senseonics 26% short volume. A lot of the pharmaceutical plays, the big pharma plays, are being shorted pretty heavily. Let me make my screen a little bigger. So with that being said, obviously everyone has their independent choice. I'm not a financial advisor, nor have I ever offered financial advice. Rather, I try to put you guys on the plays that I am in, something that I repeat in every single video. Now, with Zomedica or any of these others, for me, I could sell for a loss, right? I'm pretty transparent, and you could see here, I am currently down 43% after averaging down with my average price of $1.31. Oh, give me one sec there. But regardless, you guys kind of saw it locked me out for a second. But again, down 43% for me, down a significant amount of money. So I have two choices, right? And so do you. Sell for a loss, continue to average down if you have the buying power, hold and see what happens long term. Now, from those three choices, the one that sounds best to me, I don't want to take an L. I don't want to sell for a loss and then just sit on that loss and say, hey, I know long term, I truly believe in the fundamentals and the foundation of the company. Overall, yes, the TruePharma launched earlier than it should have in March. Yes, the company was, overall kind of disappointing, but it's not just the company, disappointing in the way they launched the TruePharma product. But I truly think long term, I believe in this company, and I'm going to keep its position on my portfolio regardless of how much it's hurting. Because again, I don't want to take a loss on it, because I know 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line, I'm going to be pretty upset with myself and say, hey, why did you sell for a loss when you're someone that overall believes in the company? So that's why for me, Zomedica is still going to be a hold, and I'm going to continue to hold it because, again, we know the 12-month forecast is $1.20. That's the very least. But again, what we're seeing is not just Zomedica pulling back like this, guys. Let's stop for a second, right? Put in CPSH, right? Dead Inside talked about the stock quite a bit. And again, we saw a pullback exact same amount as Zomedica, 71.77% for CPSH. And if we look back at Zomedica, right? And I don't want to compare, with a different YouTuber, but I just want to show you that it's not one stock that is being pulled back so heavily. Look at Senseonics, right? One of the other plays that were pretty hot this year, down 66.4%, with the aftermarket about 68%, identical. BNGO, right? Plays overall that have pretty strong, potential are pulling back, right? And again, I don't like name dropping, but Chris Sane is the one who kept saying, guys, BNGO, it's gonna, this is one of those stocks that's gonna double up, which I completely agree with the man. I think that this has some strong potential, right? But the problem is that right now we are in a bear market for penny stocks. People are, especially the people who are in speculative plays, are pulling out of this, putting their money into crypto, putting their money, some people into more, people are becoming more wise investors and smarter. So they're deciding to, instead of putting all their portfolio or money into speculative plays, they're shifting that to more high growth, long-term type plays. So again, not here to bash on anyone, because the first person that I will bash on is myself, right? I'm the one to put people on Zomedica, and that's why I want to I'm showing transparency. I'm down 43% on my position after averaging down to $1.31 from $1.83 after hitting our trailing stop loss around $2.40, I think it was. So made significant gains, thousands of dollars. Yes, we made extreme gains, but now we're seeing pretty aggressive pullback, down thousands of dollars as well. So is it leveling out? Sure, for the time being, but is that going to continue on? Absolutely not. I think that these companies overall have strong fundamentals, right? They are speculative, but as news comes out, more adoption is going to be seen. And then again, Wall Street's going to start looking at it. We're going to see it in more institutional portfolios, and different index funds. We know Zomedica right now. Yes, there's huge short interest, but overall, we know that Zomedica has some strong potential. Now we can start looking at things like, the potential for a short squeeze, right? So stay tuned for that. If that actually ends up happening and we see this thing skyrocket because they want to, get this thing on the road like GME and AMC, that could very well be, right? But for the time being, without any news coming out, people are selling out of their positions. That's what we are seeing. Short volume at 37%. That is pretty ridiculous. Anything typically over 20% of short volume ratio means, trouble. So at 37%, pretty significant. So ultimately, it is your decision. The three choices, right? I keep saying this. At dollar cost average down if you think that you want to just continue to get it at a better price because you believe in it long term, only if you believe in it, you watching this video, not because I believe in it, because you do, right? At $2.25 when it was riding up and you were trying to buy in more, and now that it's at 70, where are we at with Zomedica? Let's go pull it up here. Currently at 76 cents, about 74 cents in the aftermarket. If you believed in it at 250 and you're seeing it at 76 cents at this huge discount, why are you not buying in? If you have an answer to that, then by all means do what you got to do, right? We could look at the technical analysis. We know that right now we have a potential support line at 67 cents, but typically between now and 14 cents a share, really, again, don't know what's going to happen. So people are definitely paper handing out of this play, leaving Zomedica, shifting their money to cryptocurrencies, maybe even Dogecoin or some of these meme things that are happening. And unfortunately, we'll see these cycles, and so on and so forth. That's just the natural way of things. And you're even seeing it, less coverage on penny stocks, more into these long-term plays. So I'm just here to report on what it is that I am doing personally. And as you guys see, I am holding on strong to my Zomedica shares and hoping to buy more, believe it or not. When a person believes in a company, they have conviction in the company, they will average down on their play and only buy more. So that's what I got for you today. Again, do what you got to do, right? I'm not here to judge anybody. If you sold out of your position for a loss and shifted your money, I know someone said they sold out of Zomedica, bought into Dogecoin and quadrupled their money. Congratulations. I am very happy for you because you are making gains. You're providing for yourself, providing for your family, which is the most important thing in this game, right? It's not about having loyalty in any company. Although truly, I think that this is one that's going to do very well long term. But again, money is the game. That is it, period. We're not here to adopt a company, love a company, and we're learning that, right? We're going to see things like this, treacherous losses, pretty significant down. But I'm not here to only present the good days, but I'm also here to show the bad. Now, quickly here, of course, if you guys do want your 2 free stocks when you deposit $100 with Webull, click the link below. You get 2 free stocks. The first one you get between $2.50 and $250 for just opening a brokerage account. And the next one you get for depositing $100 between, I think it is $8 and $1,600. You can trade stock options, ETFs, stocks. You can actually trade, as of today, 4/20/2021, you can trade Dogecoin on Webull. So just one other place you could buy Dogecoin if you're uncomfortable with some of these other exchanges. So as always, please, everybody, do your own research, do your own due diligence on any stock that is talked about on the internet. And of course, for me, I'm going to report on all things Zomedica as news comes out. If we see a short squeeze, fantastic. If not, we'll hope for some good news in the near future. So until next time then, keep investing.